Hello friends, SentinalH here, and welcome to the beginning of our next Civilization 6 Let's Play series. So, in the last series, of course, we played as Germany with our mega city, where we basically founded an enormous collection of cities right next to each other and just sort of stayed there the whole game. This time we're going for a completely the opposite of a situation here. We're going to play as Norway, because I've never played as an aggressive expansion civ. So we're going to try it. I've upped the difficulty to King just to make it a bit more of a challenge, because Prince is really easy. The AI is kind of dumb. We're still on online speed, so the game goes by quicker. It just sort of compresses everything, so we don't got to take as many turns doing nothing. We're going to play an island plates map, which says large and small islands. It's the closest we could get to like the old archipelago map. I think it'd be fun. And we're going to do a small map. So we have 6 people, 6 players. Alright, so as Norway, I guess we're just going to try and we're going to get shipbuilding as quickly as possible so that our units can enter ocean, and then we're just going to try and expand to as many islands as we possibly can. And we'll see how we can bully people with an enormous navy. Alright, let's go. I'll see you there.
All men fear the approach of your ships, King Harold of Norway, Thunderbolt of the North. Your longboats dominate the waves, always at the ready to unleash their berserker armies on an unsuspecting shore. May Odin bless your kingdom, and may the skalds sing tales of the victories of your mighty warriors.
Alright, here we are. So this is where we're going to start our civilization. It looks like we've got ivory luxuries. We've actually got access to mercury over here, as well as incense. So we have plenty of luxury resources, 3 of them, as well as 2 sources of stone, which is going to be quite good. I think we might go for the Stone Quarries Pantheon to get some more faith. And this looks like a good location to found a city. The question is whether I want to found it right here and get that incense, or whether I want to move it and found it right here next to the coast, so I can just do coastal units right away, which is probably a better idea. I won't be able to get the incense, but let's just grab our units and go over there and see what's over here. More incense, as well as some forests. I think this island, however big this is, it is definitely large enough for multiple cities, so it recommends I put this here, but I really want to have my first city just right on the coast. So we're going to move our settler here, and we're going to do that. I'll still get the ivory here, the mercury here, the ivory here, both of the stone. But it's going to allow me to get that bonus to shipbuilding, I think. The sailing, I mean. The bonus to sailing. And I want it to be on the coast. The first one, so I can just start pumping out. I can start getting ships as quickly as possible. I don't want to have to wait for a harbor. I don't know if that's the right move, but it's the move that I felt like making. First thing we're going to build, of course, is a scout. I always build a scout first in every Civ game. Always have, always will. The next thing we want to do is probably get pottery. It depends. We could go for mining to get the quarry, though. Actually, probably a better idea. So what we want to do, this is just a bonus resource, though. I want to get to animal husbandry so I can get the ivory. Of course, we have to expand there first. We've got this in our midst as well. Although animal husbandry is also good because of these horses. Alright. So let's go ahead, and we've already done that. So choose our research, and we'll go for animal husbandry because we've already got horses within our borders. So we're going to make our scout next turn. I want to get through these early turns very quickly. There's really not a whole lot to do except to... oh, look, there's jade over here. Yeah, this is a nice-sized island. We're going to be able to get several cities on this island, no problem. But we are definitely going to expand outwards as quickly as possible. Hopefully we're the only ones on... There's something over there. I wonder if that's a natural wonder. Because that would be cool. Oh, that's just a coast. Okay, never mind. Alright, scout's almost out. Then we can do some more exploring over on this other side.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs, Treat us as equals.
I'm fond of pigs. Alright, tribal village. Cattle over here, more horses, another luxury resource, jade, a bonus of copper. We're getting a lot of luxuries, and that's going to be really, really useful. Okay, more mercury down here. Yeah, we're definitely going to see if we can settle a city over there. No, I just want you to go across. You need to go get that. As far as our tech goes, we now have animal husbandry. So we turn our attention to what will allow us to get our first luxury, which is, well, that was animal husbandry. Our second luxury is going to have to wait for another city. So I think mining is the best thing to get now. Mining. So that we can set that up. Although, it'll take 4 turns. I really want to get astrology so we can get a holy site up quickly. So let's go ahead and start researching astrology, because I'm still going to have to build a builder. That's going to take 5 turns. It would cost me 100 gold to buy it. That's not going to happen. So the builder is going to take 5 turns. I could just make a settler straight off, which is not a bad idea, just to get another city down ASAP. We'll probably put it over here to get the jade and the copper. Maybe right there, maybe? 1, 2, 3. I'd like to get it as close to my original city as possible. But not here. Maybe there. We'll see. I want another scout. Always get 2 scouts. Especially important for this civ, since I can throw them into the ocean soon. Well, not soon, but as soon as I get sailing. This is a large island. Large is right. It's going to be... okay. See, I was kind of... oh, no, I forgot. I forgot what I was going to do. I'm such an idiot. Making stupid decisions, like, all the time. We're going to go over there. Could have had that tribal village 1 turn ago. So done.
Enacting new...
It is not wisdom.
Alright, policy time. Double experience for recon units and God King. I always go for God King. I want that early game faith per turn so I can start getting a great profit. No one has started on the road to a great profit yet, so that's scientist. Great profits right here. No one has started yet, so we'll be good. You will go over here. Ah! There had to be 1 barbarian encampment on this island, didn't there? Alright.
Our cities.
Oh, we've met a city-state ally. What did we get out of that? What did we get out of the... What did we get out of it? Out of the thing there. Did anything get boosted? No. I really don't know what we got out of the tribal village, but we met Willliams. It's only influenced by us. We already have our free envoy there, so we're the first ones to meet them. They're probably connected to us over down in this way. We need to recall our warrior, though, because there's barbarians up there. We'll send our scout down to finish scouting that direction. This is a fairly, come on, sizable island. We're not going to research foreign trade yet. Actually, maybe we should. First thing we'll do, we'll research foreign trade. I want to improve tiles to get craftsmen. We're going to build a builder, 3 turns, and then we'll start upgrading tiles. Okay, if I found a natural wonder, I'd be able to stop astrology right now, but my chances of finding a natural wonder, I feel, are extremely low. So we're going to send our warrior back because there's barbarians that need taken care of. This guy's going to keep exploring over here. Oh, it keeps going. I thought that was going to be the end of it. Oh, there's more stuff there too. Next, once we've fully explored our island, we'll send our scouts into the ocean once we get sailing done to go find some more cool stuff. Alright, that is the end of the island. I'm going to go over there with him. There's another barbarian camp there now. Ugh. This is getting really frustrating. This is a tiny island. I do not want to share it with barbarians. I don't need this. There's so many barbarians.
That's the positive aspect of trade.
Okay, we've got foreign trade now. We're going to switch out a survey for discipline just so that we can deal better with these barbarians. We'll fight him. And you'll come over here. Alright, builder. You will come here and improve this with a lovely little pasture. Alright, so we got more production from that. They're also working this tile here, so we want to put a mine there. As soon as astrology's finished, we'll research mining so we can do that. So in the meantime, I don't really know what this guy's going to do, but he's going to head over here. We have to keep him close to our city anyway because we don't want barbarians to... Oh no, what the heck? That wasn't there a second ago. Well, now there's barbarians there. So now we have 3 barbarian encampments all on our tiny island. This isn't going well. So we're going to have to get rid of them. We're definitely going to research craftsmanship. Although if I researched early empire, we could get land survey, not land surveys, colonization for more settlers. I want to colonize the heck out of this island. We're going to research craftsmanship. We're not going to research it all the way. We're going to research it halfway and then let the bonus take it over. At the top, creating a settler would be risky with all these barbarians. Let me check the settler grid for some good locations. Over here is obviously a good location once we get rid of these barbarians because there's wheat, whatever's over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So Nidaros will be able to take both of these mercuries, but he won't be able to take this mercury. If we put a city right here, 1, 2, 3, it'd be able to do that. Or we could put a city here. Either way, whatever city we put over here, we want it to be in range of this tile, so we can place a, well, this tile or this tile. Both of these 2 tiles would be good locations for science districts, campuses, and holy sites. Although I kind of want our holy sites to be next to the woods as well. As far as Nidaros goes, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the place for the holy site, I feel, being next to 1 mountain and 2 woods. Although if we put it right here, this is better. This is where we'll put the holy site for Nidaros because it'll be right next to 2 woods and 2 mountains. It's the perfect location because we get an extra standard adjacency for woods. All right. Let's go ahead and, well, we need to get rid of these barbarians. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, we'll get ourselves a slinger because it's cheaper. Plus, we can get the boost for archery if we kill something with it. We'll try and last hit something that our warriors have taken down.
We have recently...
A physician without a knowledge of...
Alright, this is done. So, for technology, next thing we want is definitely mining. No doubt about that. Although sailing would be good. Just so that we can get our stuff can start going to other islands. And so we can get our long ship. But I feel like getting mining and getting these quarries down first is just significantly better. I feel that way. I don't know if I'm right about that. But that's what I feel at the moment. So let's see. There's plains, and plains. I want to find a location to stick down 3. A good location to stick down 3 farms. So let's just plan this city out a bit. First off, we'll bring up the appeal chart to see what we got going on there. It doesn't really matter for now, but for the future it might. It's just coastal tiles mainly. Settler tiles for future cities. Yeah, good locations. Although once we get irrigation, any of these would be a good location. Yeah. So planning out Nidaros, let's pull out some map pins. First map pin will stick right here. And we'll call this Holy Site. That's definitely the best place for the Holy Site. 2 woods and 2 mountains. Nothing better than that. Our industrial zone will want to go next to some mines. Now, unfortunately, these quarries we can't be adjacent to both of them. And as far as hills go, there aren't any. This is a very flat island. There aren't any hills over here. The hills are all in this region over here. So 1, 2, now let's see. We can't get near any of these hills. with our industrial zone. So I feel like Nidaros is not going to be an industrial powerhouse. It's the city that we put over here that's going to be the main industry of our location. We may put it right on this tile, actually. Maybe 1, 2, 3. We could put it here. It'd get this 1, 2, 3 rice, but it wouldn't be able to get the cattle. If we put it here, it could also get the cattle. It would also get the crabs over here, although we're probably going to give that to Nidaros. But we can, if we put it here, we can switch those around. It'll also allow it to grab this additional stone resource. So I think this is the location that we place our industrial city. We'll call it the City of Industry, and we'll use that map pin. So that's going to be our main industrial city. We're also going to place a city up here to get the copper and an additional jade. Where we do put that is going to be interesting, to say the least. Not really sure where that's going to go. As far as Nidaros, let's figure this out. So we're going to have a harbor, obviously, just because it's going to be a good way for us to make some extra cash. Although we might not end up with one. It all depends. I want to place my commercial district on this river. The only place for that is going to be right here. Every other tile is taken up. I don't want to cut down the woods because they're useful. I want to put a lumber mill there, especially since it's by the river. These 2 tiles with the woods. No, that's ivory, actually. Unfortunately, that woods might end up being destroyed by the plantation. I'm not sure, but at least this forest is going to be valuable for production. Although the quarries are going to be our main source of production. So we're going to have to add a pin for right here is going to be the commercial. Possibly. It all depends on where we end up putting other things. But I feel like that's the best location for it. We're going to have a harbor. If I place the harbor adjacent to the city center, we'll get an extra 2 gold out of it. I feel like that's the only good place to put it. It gets 1 standard adjacency if we put it by the crabs, but that's only 1, and it's not as good as the 2. So right here is where we'll place our harbor, or the next one over. It doesn't really matter which. As far as our campus goes, the best place to put it is probably right here next to this mountain. We can't get it next to 2. Yes, we can. We can put it here and have it next to 2 mountains. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Because we can't reach over here. That's that city's proper. So we're going to add a pin right here, and this is where we're going to place our campus, in the event that we ever get there. As far as the industrial zone for this city goes, I feel like the only good place for it is next to that quarry and next to our commercial district. It's going to be like the only mine around it anyway, and being next to the commercial district isn't going to help, but it's going to give us an extra plus 0.5 adjacency for both of them, which could be, it's about as good as we can get. If we were playing Germany, it would be a no-brainer that the Hansa would go right here, next to 2 incense and a stone. But we are not playing Germany. We're playing as Norway. So actually, yeah, 2, 1. Yeah, this is still better. Right here, we could place our holy site there as well. We're gonna place our industrial zone right here. Industrial, as long as we don't find a better location for it. Alright, this guy needs orders. His orders are to go down here and explore. Our warrior is going to deal with these barbarians. It's also what our slinger is going to be doing. Now this scout is in a big pickle. Can we embark him? We don't have sailing yet, so no. The answer is no. He is stuck. I'm going to hope if I stand here, he can just sort of hang out. We'll see if the barbarians come down to get him. Dang it, that stupid encampment just popped up right in my face. It's really annoying. Well, this scout is sort of trapping himself, so that'll help us get rid of him. Keep going down, see what we got. Yeah, I think the City of Industry, putting it right here is going to be the best idea. It's going to have a ton of bonus resources around it. If there's a way that we can get this down here, we'll see. I may have to locate it slightly more south just to not waste the horses and stone that's down here. Alright, city, what are you building? You need to build something useful. You've got a slinger now, so build a... We're gonna need to build another warrior. We gotta clear out these dudes. So we're gonna need another warrior to do that. You are just gonna hang out until mining is finished. Nothing else that you can do. Alright, so we've planned out our initial city. Let me know what you think of the plan layout. We probably won't get to all of these districts all that quickly because we don't have the extra district that Germany would have. But let me know if you think that I've got these laid out well or not. I'm always interested, you know, in what you guys have got to say in the comments. Yeah, you just wait. We're not going to harvest the stone. That would be stupid. We're just gonna hang our slingers out right here until we get our warriors over here. There's like one rainforest, so this area might be the beginning of the equator, because that's where these rainforests are always at. They're at the... There's always like a band of rainforests around the equator of the world. That's how the terrain generation in this game works. Come on. Turn 15 of 250. I have to turn that off. Oh, come on. I didn't expect them to leave the encampment.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal?
And attack my slingers. Well, now we have to retreat them. I guess I should have seen that coming. Okay, it's done. So build the quarry. We've improved our knowledge of masonry. We now have more production. Next, we want to go up here and build another quarry. Anyway, that's going to be it. That is the first 16 turns, and I think we've accomplished a good amount, at least. We've explored our island almost completely. Stupid barbarians are annoying us, as always. I'd quite like to build a couple of scouts and keep them on the island so that we can keep it illuminated so we don't get any more barbarians. We've planned a location of one of our cities. It may or may not be a good idea. If we do build it there, then I'll need to put the aqueduct in quickly, although we could move it over right here and still have access to everything and have some fresh water, but we'll figure it all out. So let me know what you think about this island and what you think about the layouts that I've got. Give me any suggestions if you can see something already that you think would be a good thing. And so I hope you enjoyed the series. Give the like and comment the video if you did enjoy it. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.